It's 2025 and COVID is still causing divorces. Just last week, I spoke to two different men whose wives were asking for divorce, and it originated in COVID. One of them was still terribly afraid of the virus. The other was still terribly afraid of the government. One of my clients recently mastered this emotional regulation work. He became an emotional regulation ninja, and he was able to use this on a phone call with his ex-wife. They were talking about their son. She started the call off with a ton of aggression, fully fear-based, yelling at him, blaming him. Everything was his fault. There was no way they're going to do it his way. He used those emotional regulation tools to stay absolutely calm and clear. He turned that argument that wanted to spiral into a nasty, nasty discussion it would have a few months ago. He turned that into a 2.5 hour long chat where they started talking about their hopes, their dreams, their fears. They were on the same page for what they want for their son by the end of that call. If you could do that, how would that change the outcomes in your divorce? How powerful would that be? When you're going through a divorce and the kind of fear that COVID inspires in some people is at play in your soon-to-be ex-wife, it is not enough for you to be just like a normal, grounded person emotionally. It's not enough for you to have like a normal level of defensiveness and reactivity. If you do, and you meet her in her fear and her hyper reactivity, you are going to end up with a very high conflict divorce. If you want your divorce to go as smoothly as possible with the best financial outcomes for yourself and the best outcomes both emotionally and custody-wise for you and your kids, it is essential that you become an emotional regulation ninja. It's not fair, it's not right, it's not cool in any way that you have to be the one to do this extra work, but this isn't for her. You're doing this because you want a better future for yourself and for your children. And you cannot meet her in that high conflict state or your kids are going to suffer and your bank account is going to suffer. So if you are dealing with a COVID-based fear in your divorce process, in your soon-to-be ex-wife, getting your emotions regulated is absolutely essential. Come with me into this video. It's the Emotional Divorce Survival Guide for Men. In it, I'm going to walk you through the 9 major emotions that men struggle with during divorce, and I'm going to give you tools to become an emotional ninja at every single emotional stage of divorce. I'll see you guys in the Survival Guide.